It's a fast race, you win last place. Get my first name with the last name. Finny bag, ayy, Birkin bag, ayy. Paper tag, ayy, brand new jacket. I just push a button, automatic start. My roof got the stars, pull up with your bars. 50 on my diamond.
Hello again. Yes, I am back with another reaction video to Domics, and yes, I am making up for what I have lost and what you guys have been missing out. But let's see what he's probably talking about the whole quarantine thing. That's what I thought when he's just saying bored. I understand. Let's get into it. I don't know, this reminds me of that one game with those pets.
I'm so bored! Hey, why not make a video about that?
A video? You mean the one they're watching right now?
Yeah, man, I was trying to be meta. Oh, and you should also mention that today's sponsor is NordVPN. Yeah, isn't it weird that they took out Friends in America? I know, right? Well, good thing they can use NordVPN to pretend they're Canadian.
Wait, what?
Yeah! Get 70% off a 3-year plan and get 1 month for free by going to nordvpn.com/domics or use the code DOMICS.
I forgot to turn the air conditioner on. Oh my god.
Being bored is a curse. It's a first world problem. It is the privilege of having free time, but being too picky with what to pass it with. Like, there's literally thousands of things we could do at any given time. You can go outside and attempt a backflip. You can start knitting a scarf now and make it in time for winter. You can apply lip balm. Like, right now. Yeah, I see your crusty lips. And the list goes on so far that it should almost be a crime to be bored.
Hello there, sir. Do you know why I pulled you over?
No, officer. What seems to be the problem?
You looked a little bored back there.
What? That's just how I look.
Sir, do you see that sign back there? The one that you passed?
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't. I was texting. Okay, maybe not. On the other hand, I guess being picky about hobbies means you have respect for your time. Out of the thousands of things I mentioned earlier, you'd probably enjoy like maybe 10 of them. If I wasn't picky, I think I'd just end up doing really pointless activities that provide zero benefit to the well-being of my life and only serve the purpose of killing time. I should rearrange all the keys on my keyboard. Hey man, what you doing? Oh, I'm just trying to balance my keyboard on this doorknob. Sounds like fun. Dude, guess what? There are 121,336 grains of rice in this bag. Okay, that's enough. We need to find you a hobby. Come on, man. Let's go. Follow me. What the heck? Oh, man, that took me 6 hours. When I was a kid, being bored didn't happen too often. When it did, it didn't really last that long. Growing up, I didn't consider myself having that many responsibilities because of my privileged upbringing. Not flexing, just admitting. I had chores, of course, but I still had a lot of free time. And I focused in school, so my parents didn't really have a reason to restrict my hobbies. That's a flex. As a kid, most things were still new concepts to me, so I couldn't really be bored yet because I was still experiencing new things. Ooh, a ninja anime. Ooh, breakdancing. Ooh, rhythm games. I felt so fortunate to live in a time where there can be so many hobbies. Can you imagine living a couple generations ago when jacks and marbles were the only hype for kids?
I mean,
as a kid I played with them too, but I don't even think I played the game properly. I just took the jacks and spun a few at the same time and battled them with each other like ghetto Beyblades.
Right.
Okay, I probably shouldn't talk. I grew up with Pogs and Crazy Bones. And during times when I didn't have any video games to play or anime to watch, I'd go to my sister's room and start a fight, like any other loving brother. Hey.
You want to fight?
Now,
I
as an
do
adult
not.
with
I always
responsibilities
stay to
and almost
myself.
30 years of experience, I unfortunately get
But
bored very
she
often
will always
and
come
very
out
easily
from-
because there are less and less new things to discover. And being in quarantine further restricts those discoveries even more. I often find myself just moping around looking for purpose.
Come to bed.
But I'm too bored to sleep.
It's 5 a.m.
Not being able to go out means I gotta figure out stuff to do inside. And don't get me wrong, as an introvert, I love staying at home, okay?
Right?
I've already been living
I'm a
that
homebody.
quarantine life.
Oh,
Staying
that-
home is like
about
one of my
that life.
favorite destinations. But sometimes, a turtle's gotta leave its shell, you know?
Exactly.
No,
it's just
that-
like
it's not true.
one
Turtles are literally
few
attached to
spots.
their shells. They
I like to hit.
die if they leave.
Go.
Luckily, as an introvert, I generally have an easy time finding something to do that requires minimal to no human interaction. And on top of that, I'm a gamer. And being a gamer these days means you'll never run out of things to play because there's pretty much a new one being released every 2 minutes.
That's so
Please,
true.
please come out
It's a
sooner.
Upgrade.
Sadly, being
Same
bored
with the console.
isn't good news if you're also very lazy. Like me. You might think, you know, my room's looking kind of boring. It could really use a makeover. Yeah, my bed would look much nicer in that corner, and my desk would get better natural light by that window. But there aren't really any plugs there, so I'm gonna have to get some extension cables for my computer. And if my
Oh.
bed's over there, then I can't open my drawers properly. Plus, my dresser might not fit well in that corner if I switch it with my bed.
Yeah.
And I also want to
thought
paint
so.
my walls, so I gotta move out all my stuff outside before I do anything else.
I have a big
Well,
dress
that
code.
settles
So I
it.
was just like,
We-
I thought like that. Probably because it got fit.
Staying lazy. You wanna fight?
ほう向かってくるのか
It's okay to be picky with your time. It means you know what you like and don't like. The feeling allows us to have the desire for something that excites us. Being bored is just a craving for something new. It allows for growth when things have gotten too mundane. Do you know why I started Domics? Because I was bored in the summer of 2010. Whoa, I'm turning 10 this year. I mean, yeah, I was also upset over a girl and decided to use those emotions towards something productive, but I was also bored of school, and being in architecture for 2 years at the time, I felt like I needed something new. And so I did comics for a bit, and then 2 years later, in 2012, I got bored again and started doing animations on YouTube. 5 summers later, in 2017, my family and I were bored, talking one day, and one of us said, "Hey, isn't Mississauga kinda boring?" "Yeah." "Hey, you wanna make a board game cafe?" And then the following year, we opened a board game cafe. So look at that.
Cool.
I guess a lot of decisions in my life have
dude,
been
I'm gonna have to
preceded
go
with
there.
being
That's
bored.
pretty
But it's
awesome.
those decisions that have opened many opportunities for me. It's a little sad to admit, but someday, yeah, I'll get
That's
bored
the
of
first
YouTube
time
as
I've
well.
heard of that,
But
a
looking at
game
these
cafe.
patterns, I don't doubt that I'll find something fun to do again. So if you're bored, that's fine. That's good, as long as you don't stay bored. As I've
Right.
said in the past and still firmly believe, time is our most valuable currency. Letting it pass for free is a crime to yourself. Even if what you find yourself doing might not be all that productive, if you're enjoying it, then I think that's all that matters.
Right.
I have nothing to watch on Netflix. I've already seen everything.
What's that now? I can't hear you over my Canadian privilege. But do not accumulate salt, my friend. You too can get a load of our selection. That's right, with NordVPN you can take control of your internet experience today. Simply boot it up, then select where you'd like to virtually be out of the 60 plus countries available, and oh dang, look, there's Fresh Prince. Other than allowing you to teleport across the globe,
Bruh, wait, hold
NordVPN
up.
also helps protect your
that like-
privacy and security online,
That's like,
ensuring you browse the net anonymously with no data logging using their military-grade encryption.
It's kinda like-
Available on desktop and mobile, you can protect up
I
to
don't know
6
why, it
devices
just reminds me of
simultaneously.
Google
But if it's not quite your cup of
Maps.
tea, here, you can have your money back. And your ability to watch the first 2 Avengers. Get 70% off a 3-year plan plus 1 additional month for free when you go to nordvpn.com/domics or use the code DOMICS. That's about $3.50 a month to be able to watch Final Space, A Quiet Place, and Spider-Man Homecoming.
Interesting.
Sorry, I'm just assuming you're all mostly American. Canadian Netflix is better.
Honestly, I don't doubt that, to be honest. Oh my gosh, when I tell you the first I've seen Netflix, I was so bummed and I wanted to slap a dude. Like, ow, How in the world? I hate when people do this. I hate that because like all they were doing was hyping this stuff up when it came out. Like, around the time when people was talking about, you know, Netflix and chill, that was like 2016 or something ish. And well, not 16. It was around like earlier in that year, a few years maybe. But I was definitely. I remember I was in school. Everybody was talking about, you know, Netflix and stuff like that. I was just like, okay. Excuse me. And then Netflix and chill became the thing, and I was just like, what? What do y'all be? What do y'all be doing? I'm just like in the comfort of my own shell, and I'm hearing all this. I'm just like, y'all normal people freak me out. I hated being normal. I did not like being like everybody else. I swear, I was just like a very much introverted, keep to myself kind of person. Still that way. I like to stay that way, actually. But this was very much accurate to the whole situation that's going on. But like, you get so once you're okay. So say yeah, you do have certain things that you like enjoy doing and you want to do, or you already are doing. You've been doing. Doing those for a certain amount of time definitely can, like, you know, get you where it's just like, okay, yeah, this is good. I want something else to do. I want to go. I want to feel free. Shit's like that, you know. But I don't know. It's just like you're so short and limited to things, and it's just like, what can you do? I don't know. But this was a good one. I definitely enjoyed this. I can't wait to see more. Oh gosh, I actually seen one I haven't seen yet, so I might come back with that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I would definitely like this. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.